This is your Bo Andre, and 2024. I'm just in here pressing keys. And I'm not a keyboard player like that on the norm. So, um, what I try my best to do is before I go to the organ, depending on the situation at the crib, uh, depends on what time the honey comes home or is at home. I prefer to practice when she's not home. That's just, I don't know anybody out there who's a musician. I'm crossing over because I don't know if I'm the only musician out there who feel like that, but sometimes, or the majority of the time, I preferred to do my practice when nobody is at the house. I feel that I get more done. Um, or my focus is a bit better. Um, so you can read between the lines about that. So, I'm trying to grab some stuff over here in this corner. Um, yeah. So let me see. Just grabbing some stuff. Some of this stuff is specifically for organ, and then some of this stuff here is for keyboard. Generally, what I do is I line up what I actually really want to do, and then I just try to get on it. And I always used to say this. Whenever I practice, that's just me. Whenever I practice, I grind to it. Right. So beginner musicians, when you learn something, anything, and I mean you learn whatever it is, grind on it for a few minutes. You don't have to grind on it for no year, you know, because that is not really good practice. Grinding on something for 1 year, to me, I think that's ridiculous. But I've heard some people say they spent a year doing something, and I'm like, wow, really? I mean, I have the busiest of the busiest time ever in my lifetime, and then God fixed it. He did it. He fixed it one day where I was able to work around that crazy busy days, times and stuff like that. So basically, they say watch for what you pray for, but I've always said, well, I need more time. Now, when I did not have the time, like beginner musicians, when I think and claim that I didn't really have time to practice, what I decided to do was I took my iPhone. Um, in the beginning, I didn't do very many social media videos, and most of the videos I had did back then were on um, Facebook, my Facebook page, Bishop Draster Clark, and I had come on a lot. And the reason why I was doing that was not because the views were my motivation or fans or whatever people may call it. I was doing it only because of the fact that I've heard or seen people write little notations. Man, I don't have time. I got my kids. I don't have time because I gotta go to work. Or I don't have time because my wife want to spend time with me. Or I don't have time because I gotta go play at the church. Or I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. So basically, end up going to church and really not knowing the music that the way they're supposed to learn it. That sound like somebody I know. Yeah, that was me. I was that guy, and really not knowing the material. But y'all heard that saying, "Fake it until you make it," so to speak. And so I did this for a while, and then I ran across other people that I didn't know that they was having the same type of situation, and I just couldn't figure out how in the world I'm going to spend a certain amount of time in practice. But one day, um, it came to me. I would just say, like I say, you watch what you pray for. So, and it all started out with me just my iPhone is over there. I don't feel like getting up to get it, but it was my very first iPhone, by the way. And I said, man, this thing's got to have a timer on here. I got to figure out how much time, or not how much. See, the thing is, I was trying to figure out how much time do I really need to study stuff, like whatever it is that I wanted to do. But what I didn't realize was, or when I finally came to the realization, it wasn't even about that, actually. It was really, honest with y'all, is that I always had this saying, if you don't start nothing, y'all know the saying? It's like you get into a fight with somebody. What you gonna do? What? And the two fighters are babbling back and forth, doing a whole lot of chatter, and nobody's putting hands on nobody. But anyway, that's just a way to build up your anger and frustration towards an individual. So you building up this energy, but from the very beginning, it wasn't like you go into a fight and then you putting hands on them right away. People build up this talk like like I'm doing. I'm saying, yeah, you know what? I'm not a keyboard player, but I do need to study on how to play the keyboard, or I do need to study some stuff on the keyboard. Put it that way, because that was what my issue was. It wasn't that I couldn't play the keyboard; it was just the fact that I couldn't, or the organ and stuff like that. And by the way, for those who probably already know, my wife asked me this yesterday, I believe it was, or the day before yesterday, something like that. And she asked me a question. She has a legitimate question. She said, "What? You just put the bass? You went bought this bass, and you put the bass down, and you only played it a few times, and I ain't heard you play the bass or practice on the bass." She got a valid point. No, I didn't put it down, but a lot has happened after I bought the yeah. But a lot has happened, and I was telling her a lot has happened. I got sick, I was hospitalized, blah 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 blah, and I couldn't figure out how I was gonna get my energy back into practicing on the keyboard, practicing back on the organ, and then start messing around with the bass. Those are what I consider legitimate excuses because I was sick. I couldn't. I was in the hospital. I'm gonna play the organ, practice on the organ, and practice on the keyboard, and practice on. So that was a legitimate excuses. But I'm saying now that I'm out the hospital, now that I'm getting a little better, so now I need to do something. And then that's when said this years ago. Um, I said, all right, let me just get my little timer. All right. Now I had my iPad. I had two of them actually. But the funniest thing is, I never even cause never even looked on here to see if I had some type of clock on here or something. I think I do. I could have sworn I saw it right there. Bam! Right there, right here, right here in my face. You got a timer. Stop time, whatever. Alarm time, or whatever. Then the other one's for the world. All right. And so this whole time I had this iPad, and I never gave it no consideration at any point to say, you know what, today is the day. So if this is really correct, like 6:30 almost, um, I can set this for let's just say 7 o'clock, right? And I want to spend maybe 30 minutes practicing something or more than something. Maybe I might be able to get off more than what I might be able to get off. No, let's roll back. Let's turn that one off. So it's 6:30 almost right now. So let's say 6:45. You know what? Let's go 6:35. 5 minutes. Now I usually just do it with 1 minute, right? But I'm gonna drop 5 minutes in here. Did it give me? Okay, so it's on. Let's get at it. That's all it took. Just come in here. Like I said, if you don't start nothing, it ain't gonna be nothing. I don't pick something, anything. I'm gonna pick something. Now you pick whatever you think you want to learn. All right, I'm gonna learn something here. We gonna where's my gotta unplug that bad boy. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, this let me learn something, right? Because if I don't start nothing, then ain't gonna be nothing. All right, get that down. Come on. Ba da da da. Okay. Let me grab that beginning. All right. And then I'll decide on how much I want to learn. And I'll start counting chords or whatever. All right, so let me raise this up. Y'all looking at my leg. Let me see this raise this bad boy up. Here we go. That's better. Anyway, so then I'll grab a song. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. B. That's gotta be C sharp minor. Now what key are we in? E. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now let's see. All right. So those the three. That was the first three chords. Now, how the musician pulled this off? I'm pretty sure he used two hands, obviously. The bottom. Nope. Gotta be a sus2. Da 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 da. It's gotta be something like that. Even if I'm not right, but let's say I'm close. The first one was. Oh, okay, got it now. You know, B major, C sharp minor. Back to it. Now, what if what if my ears hear the twanking it? That's just styling it, right? But what if he didn't do that? See, now we're gonna talk about generating a skill. Now remember, I'm giving myself 5 minutes, right? If it was straight. Host, let me see, transpose. Oh, no. There it is. So I tried to go over and transpose over, but that wasn't it. That wasn't the bass line there. There it is. And then that's not it. It had to be oh, and hold the next one over. Here it is. Whole step over. Oh, there it is. All right. All right, cool. All right. And I'm not worried about the number system like that. 5, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, none of that stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what the chord is. I had just played it here and doing the inversion of it. We call this the F sharp 7 sus4. Okay, chord wise, we have the sus2. All right. Now, it is important to learn your chords: major, minor. Let's do the left hand. Major, minor. I'm sorry. It is important to learn this other form of major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, and diminish. That's fantastic. But what about the other types of chords that y'all don't hear that in the song, right? Not all of them. So now that means I need to learn. So I already know about the major move. Remember the major move? I know about the major move. Okay. All right. I learned about that minor move. Half step back. Okay, cool. That was there. All right, that minor move was there. And we're back there. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, cool, 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 cool. Now, what about the other chord I'm hearing? Uh, that's not even in the Nashville system. Oh, now my time is up. So my time is up. Now I learned it might have not been a lot, but I promise you, y'all, it was more than what I knew 5 minutes ago, earlier, right? 5 minutes earlier, I didn't know this, right? I'm like, oh, 5 minutes earlier, I didn't know this. So that's why I study the other route. My formula that I came up with was major, minor, augmented, add 7 in the C scale. Okay, in the C scale. And then, all right, cool. So I said major, minor, augmented, and then I just added the 7. And then I said, okay, add the diminished move. I'm just working with the left hand, right? Because I already know my dominant hand is the right hand. I can blaze with the right hand all day. So I'm like, man, what other kind of chords can I learn? All right, so that's diminished, which we said that will be number 7, but this D, C diminished will fall in another key. What key? D flat. Oh, yeah, that will fall in another key. Now, if we were in key of E, let's say in the key of E, the other diminished will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, did y'all kind of notice I played all 3 diminished group? Literally almost. Well, okay. Yes, I played the D diminished group. Or family. F diminished 7. A flat or G sharp diminished 7. And the last one was B diminished family. 7 in the D diminished group. Oh. And then I came back and I hit you with the C diminished 7 group or family. E flat, G flat or F sharp, and A. Then eventually, I was probably more than likely going to come across the 3rd diminished group or family, C sharp or D flat diminished 7, E diminished 7, G diminished 7, and then the B flat or A sharp diminished 7. So that's just 3, and that took care of all 12 keys, by the way. Yes, all 12 keys. What? Okay, all right. Now, in 5 minutes, I learned some stuff real quickly, right? Major, minor, augment, add 7, diminish. My own little formula here, right? All right, C7, we may call this the dominant chord. Of course, I would did my inversions, y'all, right? And then my major 7. That was not in the chordy, and I keep saying chordy, the Nashville system. It wasn't in that, right? So I'm like, man, what else could I do or learn to do? And I started asking myself these questions, and my hands fall to the move. And now, also, I've heard people say, hey, learn your major 7. So I'm like, what is that? So I'm obviously saying that's a major chord, 1, 3, 5. I guess, you just add the 7. Learn your major 7. And then I've heard somebody say, learn your major 6 chord. Oh. Then the dominant move, or your major C7 chord. It's still a major chord, flat 7, basically. That's just 7 flat 7. That's what I was calling it. I gave it its own name, C major 7, C major flat 7. Right? Right? And this is A flat. Believe it or not, A flat. If you know your A flat skill, now it's taking me somewhere else now. Right? You won't believe what you come up with if you sit here and say, that's the major 7, C major 7, all right. C7, you heard people probably say dominant chord, C dominant chord. C6, C major 6, and I hit you with this funny one. It's an A flat. Now, okay, let me just say it. So it's an A flat major 7 sharp 5. A flat major 7 sharp 5. Why is that? Because this is the one, obviously. The 3 is on the bottom, because that's 2, right? That's 3, right? And this is 4, and this is the 5 in A flat. And the 5 got what? Sharp. A flat major 7, sharp 5. What? Yeah. Yeah. And if it would have been flat 5, in the it just happens to just be in the left hand. So we go back to A flat major 7. What inversion am I using? The first inversion, because that's the root. A flat major 7 root. And remember this, we was just here. C major, C major 7. Oh, and if I want to do inversion of that, I'll put the 1 at the top, which is the C, and I have a first inversion. My third, 1, 2, 3, put it at the top. I have a second inversion of the C major 7, y'all. And if I take the 5th in the C scale, and then we have what we call third inversion. I had to look at my left hand, try to get away. So we had the root. Then we have the first inversion, second inversion. I tried to do the little spider move, and third inversion. It's no different from what I just told y'all a minute ago. If you went to the C major 7, C major 7 sharp 5, and then I said, all right, let's go ahead and do some stuff. Let's put this 5 back, and we have a C major 7. Then we have the dominant chord, or C7 chord. Right. And then you can split your chords. The chords can be split across the board if you can reach, or how you want to do that. If you wanted to take the C7 chord, or dominant chord if you will, if I wanted to, I could put my 1 at the bottom. If I wanted to, I can excommunicate or just take off the third, or maybe I'll just leave the third and take my 5 and put it in the left hand. All right, so there you have it, a C7 chord. If I want to add the 9 to it, we might call it the 2, 1, 2, but as a continuation after 7 is C becomes 8 and the D becomes 9, even though I know it's 1 and 2. Even I know this is 3, E, that's 10 because of the continuation of the number system, because you're what? You're climbing in the numbers. 8, 9, 10, 11, right? My 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 becomes 11. Now, because we're moving the notes upward, meaning that I can still move those same notes upward down low on the board. So I can have a 1, I can still hold on to my 5, we call it the perfect 5th. And I can have my 3, or I can call it the 10, or 3, whatever one I want. I took the 5 is at the bottom in the left hand, and I had the 7, C major 7. So you see, I'm still playing a C major 7. And if I wanted it to, I'll flat the 7. And now we have a C7 chord. Now if I wanted to add that 9, if you will, or the 2, the 9 and the 2 is the same thing, whether I want to put it here or up here. It's still, now this becoming a C9 chord. Let's take the 9 off, and we're back to where we were at, which is the same move as this. All I do have is the 1 and the 5 back where it was. So remember, you can move your chords. If I wanted to put the 3rd and take it off, right? Right? And I wanted to take my 5 and put it here, right? It's still going to be a C7 chord. Now, if I want to add the 9 or the 2, it'll probably be in the thumb, or actually up here. Now, that might change the voicing of the chord that I originally was playing in the beginning. And this will turn this into an E minor 7 flat 5 move. What? Yeah, because, I took the E and put it on the bottom. And that changed it to a whole different chord. Unless otherwise, I'll put the C back down there. Now I have the C9 chord. So technically it will be 1, 3, 5, 3 still, or 10, flat 7, and the 2, which is the 9. All right, so I had to ask myself what other types of chords that I can play other than the C major 1, 2, D minor, E minor 3, F major 4, G major 5, A minor 6, and B diminished 7. I just add the 7 there. I don't know why. I don't know why they would call this the 7th but anyway, it is. This is the 6th. I don't know why they didn't want to call this the B diminished 6, but they call it the B diminished 7. Okay, whatever. Okay. All right, so that's why I'm saying you can practice. It doesn't take all day to practice. Right? You can set your clock for 5 minutes, and under 5 minutes I maybe have learned 2 chords or 3 chords. And that's basically what he played. He just played the voicing up here. Alright, so now in the beginning it's not about me trying to figure out, oh, this is the B major chord, this is a C minor chord, C sharp minor move, this is the E major 7 with the 13, E major 7 with the 13, even though you see me playing the sus chord, C sharp or D flat sus 2 chord, D sus 2, and E flat or D sharp sus 2 depending on the key signature I'm in, or say I'm in, or E sus 2, F sus 2, F sharp or G flat sus 2, and G sus 2, A flat sus 2, or G sharp sus 2, and A sus 2 to B flat sus 2, or A sharp sus 2, depending on this key signature I say I'm in, or B sus 2 or C flat sus 2, and I'm back to the C sus 2. And I, keep practicing until these. I used to do this every day religiously. And I would spend about 1 minute doing this in all 12 keys. And then I would come back and do the sus 4s. I might add it one at the top. The sus 4, the sus 2 was consists of the 1, 2, and 5. Now we're talking number system. I didn't know anything about the number system at the time, so I had to teach myself, what is everybody talking about? Learn the numbers. Learn the numbers. It's going to be easier. All right, so now we have the sus 4. That will be consist of the 1, 4, and 5. C is the 1, the 4 is F, and the 5 is G. Just remember, your scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Number, if you know how to count from 1 to 7 and back from 7 to 1, you're in the musical game. Just remember that you can do the continuation after number 7 and repeat the same notes in the scale. It's just your number system went to 8, moving forward to 14, and then you back to 1 again. Anyway, because we hitting the E on the bottom, that makes you play E major 7. E major 7. And if I had already not, or if I had not already known my scale, but let's say I know my scale, I would have said so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp. The number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that made me play a 1 and a 7. They may call this major 7th. E major 7th. And then now I need to put that note there. All right. And whatever other note I think I had played was this up here. And this ends up me playing this, that's right, a D flat or C sharp sus 2. Now, if this song is in the key of E, now I have to call it for what it is. Okay. All right. I have to call that key for what it is. All right. And so that means it would definitely be a C sharp. All right. So in the key of E, that will put us at C sharp sus 2, which I already know between the that's what I already know between the flat and and the sharp, they share the same note, right? So D flat and C sharp. Because this is C, to always to the right half step up, you're playing a sharp note. C sharp, C natural, C sharp, because you're going to the right. If I took you over to the key of D, or the D in the scale of C actually, and I went in reverse, this is the D what? Natural. Half step back, make you play a D what? D flat. So now that you see that you're sharing two key signature. Now let's go back to D. Now if I went half step up to the right, it will be a what? A D what? D sharp. If I stay with the scale of C, I'm gonna now go to E now in the scale, and half step back to the left. So just remember, to the left is flat. To the left is flat. If I was a C natural, half step back to the left is what? C what? C flat, even though it's B natural. C, D, E, F, G, A, B natural, B natural, B natural all day, right? But it's also could be the key of C flat, because the C half step back makes you say in the key of C flat, but we also know it's B natural. So that shares two notes there. I believe y'all can figure out the rest because the concept is the same moving forward with the black notes and also with the white notes. Now some people don't want to teach that because it can be complex, and so you don't want to confuse the new beginners, or just confuse your own self too. But if I was here in E natural and I went to the right, what would this be? E sharp, even though it's the key of F. F natural, E natural. So if I was F natural and half step back to F natural, would be what? Technically E natural, but it could also be F flat. F flat and E natural. See, that's what people say. Hey, I don't want to confuse nobody because that can be really confusing. Honestly, it's not really confusing. It is what it is. And then F natural half step up to my right is F sharp. Oh, and if I stay with the C scale, I have a G now. G natural. So half step back to the left is G what? G sharp, and also a G flat. I'm sorry, G flat, and also F sharp. Oh, okay. Now I know you can figure the rest is out for my beginner musician and intermediate level musician. The rest is game on. Now you kind of notice that I stopped with myself on the timeline because I'm having fun. I'm having some fun. But that's what I used to do in the beginning. For a while, I started out clocking myself for 1 minute. Then I beefed it up to 5 minutes. And then I beefed it up to 10 minutes. And then I beefed it up for 15. And then 20 minutes, 25, 30. And before I knew it, I was sitting here practicing stuff for 1 hour. Before I knew it, I was practicing for 2 hours. And then it just automatically start growing as time go on. My best time that I really like doing my practice is on my day off. But yeah, today is my day off. Not to say that I'll get more information or learn more information if I had the day off. I'm saying on my day off, I can calm down from being at work or whatever. If the honey ain't here, she's on the way from work right now. But I feel like I can get more done because my mind is more focused. And when she comes home, then I might have to revert and say, okay, let me see what she want or is there anything she need. And then practice comes to a halt. Right. So the practice comes to a halt for a minute. All right. So basically, me not tripping off the number system, I'm just listening to the notes that are being applied. Which mouse am I using? That's up there. Okay. Yeah. I need one of them other kind of mouses because this is annoying. All right, so let me play the tune again and see what I get. Now, I took myself off the timeline because I don't need it because I know me now. Come on. Let my computer go, you devil. Here it is. So it's a 6/9 chord, right? You know, I try to make sense of it. It's going to the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. And then the next chord is, oh, he about to get to the next chord anyway. So now I'm not tripping off the numbers. I'm trying to learn these chords. I love you. So he plays an A6/9 chord. Everything else was major, minor, major. Major 7, major 7, not 13. All right. All right. Let's put it like this. Okay. B major, right? C sharp minor. Back to it. E major 7 with the 13. All right. D major add 2. The chord, I told you, chords are being broken up by the musician. So it's a D major add 2. 1, 2, 3, 5. The chord is just broken up by using the sus2 chord. Right, this is the same thing. E major, add 2. 1, 2, right? E major. But using the sus2 chord. He could have used E major if he wanted it to, which it might sound a bit funny, you know. He could have went major if he wanted it to, but it would sound funky, weird, right? So he used the sus2 move, but it ends up being a major chord broken up or placed differently, right? And then he's going up to the secret sauce chord, which is, I use the word secret sauce. So if you know your sus2, you can do inversion. And I already told you what that chord is called. So instead of you using a major chord, you use the sus2 chord. After you use the sus2 chord, you can use the secret sauce chord, I call it, right? Right. So we call this the 7 sus4 chord. It's the secret sauce chord, right? So E and the B sus4 shares the same secret sauce chord. If you're looking at the hand, you clearly see that. B sus2, 4, I'm sorry, and the E sus2, they both share the same secret sauce chord, I call it. Oh, as I usually would normally teach this from this angle, so that way most musicians can see this and see what I'm talking about. I repeat myself probably quite a bit. The C sus2, I'm taking the 5th in the scale and giving you the G sus4. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Now they both share the same exact secret sauce as you do the scale. I'm just gonna move the 1 to the top, and now it's a D7 sus4. Let's go back to the bottom where we had the G here and count your scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same chord. It's the same chord. Now, when he got to this move, he played the 6/9 chord, the A6/9 chord. Actually, minor, C sharp minor. Now remember, you have to learn your inversion and how you may voice that. All right. Now I'm not sure if he did the 6/9, the C sharp 6/9, but that's what you know. So anyway, you know what? I can find out. Hold on, hold your horses. Let me see. So let me see. Wait a minute. How I'm gonna do this? Oh, I guess I can do it this way. Hold up. Where did I pull that from? I pulled that from somewhere here. Go back to the folder. Let me see where is this one. Hold on. Let me see. Oop. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, here it is. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Back that up. I need a bigger screen. Let me see. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, gotta pause on me. Hold on. Let's try to pause it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Supposed to pause. So remember the secret sauce chord. Now, the other approach I had before this was, let me see. Here. See, so I had the 6/9. Now, I believe he also did come from this angle, the C sharp minor 7. Remember, the minor chord. Look, there it is. All right, the C sharp minor 7 and 11. Let me look at that one more time. Try to pause it. Okay, let me see. Try to pause. Yeah, so I was right. Right now, I added the 6/9 to the move. See how I did that? So, instead of playing the 6/9, you can go ahead and play. This is on the 4. It's an A major 9 chord, y'all. A major 9. All right, A major 9. Because of the 1, 2, 3, 4, going to the 4. A major 9, 13 chord. If you know your A major chord, you know this is your 1, 3, and 5. And you remember what the 9 is, it's the 2. All right. And we know that up there would have been the 7. A major 7, right? All right. And then we know the 13 is the 6. The 6. All right. So because we playing this secret sauce chord, right? Coming from this angle, right? That was the 1. That's the 2 or the 9. And then our 13, which is the 6. Alrighty then. All right. Now, the next chord was, where's my video go? I love you. All right. So it goes. Right, he about to say I love you. Love you, love. Now I'm hoping that he might drop to this move because it wasn't a significant move. It just went from the secret sauce chord to C sharp minor 7 with the 11th. And then he's gonna go up to the sharp 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, sharp 4. I love you. This is just a straight up C sharp minor chord, just inversions, right? We're just doing just inversions, y'all. I love you, right? I know I've seen people do this song of David Jackson. I'm like, yo, play the song right. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I love you, Lord. So I'm going to sharp 4. Now this could be because I hit the A bass line. This is the A minor 7 flat 5. Yeah, A minor 7 flat 5. I think I told y'all on other videos. I'm actually putting all these chords in my book, but there are so many different ways to approach the moves, right? To approach the minor 9 or to approach the minor 9, the minor 7 flat 5. I love you. Let me see, what did I say right here? I think. right? The A sharp, the A sharp. Now just talking with the bass line, but without the bass line, this is a minor six, C sharp minor six move. I might be adding an extra note, but because of the bass line, right? So I'm filling it up here because the bass guitar player is gonna pick up the bass line. I just do it up here so you can kind of like, I love you. So yeah, so without that, that would just be a C sharp minor chord. It just, I'm doing inversion. With the bass line, I love you. Right? A sharp minor 7 flat 5. Different routes to approach this same chord that I think I told you guys about. Let me change the chordy name. Oh, which mouse am I using? Anyway, I don't think it ain't gonna matter. But anyway, let me change chordy just for a second. There's so many different ways to approach that minor 7 flat 5 move. Oh, not this one. No, no, not this one. But let me see. There it is. All right. So there's so many ways to approach the minor 7 flat 5 move, right? Watch this. All right. Let's see. Maybe I'll go back up. Right. All right. So one more. Right. See. So there's so many different ways to approach. Let's go one more. There it is. All right. Now, this is technically what I played earlier, but I had that note there. Same chord. So it's different little ways you can approach this. Now this is saying I'm playing the C sharp minor 6, C sharp minor 6, C sharp minor 6 until I take the B flat off. And now I'm playing the C sharp minor chord. What? Or I can play the, like I said, the B flat or the A sharp minor 7 flat 5. And you know that pinky's like, yo, come on, you know you gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So now that made me go into a minor 6 chord, C sharp minor 6 move because I have the tritone. And then I can switch over, and now I have the minor 7 flat 5 move. Doesn't matter what key I'm doing this in. Whether this is B flat or A sharp. I think I've already established that, you know, as you was going up this key scale, let's go up to A, the B, and half step back is technically B flat, right? But if this was A, half step up going to A natural, going to this note is A sharp, as well as B flat. Oh. So using the minor chord, doesn't matter what inversions I'm using. Doesn't matter if I do it here. I'm still playing a B flat or A sharp minor 7 flat 5. Whether I move the hand or not, right? Now, of course, if I move the note over, it makes me play the minor 6 move. Yeah, it doesn't matter, you know, what inversion I use. I'm sorry, the minor 6 is when I add both of these together. I'm sorry, Bob. Yeah, when I add these two notes together, then it causes me to play the minor 6 move. But again, if I take off the note, this would be just a C sharp minor move because I'm just doing inversions. Woo! All right. So he's hitting you with that C sharp minor 7 chord, C sharp minor 7. I love you. C sharp minor 6. The only reason why I said C sharp minor 6 because I told you to be yeah. Now since I hit the bottom of the bass line, now I'm playing the B flat minor 7 flat 5. See, B flat minor 7 flat 5. As soon as I put these two together, it's a C sharp minor 6 chord. So I can determine whether he played that voicing. So let me see what mouse I'm over here. Uh, so and that's what he's about to go to next. I love you. I love you. Oh, yeah, piano. I love you. Now, confirm my little thought on it. Let me play it and see on the player. Hold on. Yeah, I was right. And then he hits you with the da 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 da. Number system wise, basically you just go into sharp 4, 4, 3, sharp 2. Yep. He's gonna go back up to it. A lot of people are not really playing that right, but anyways. Right. Da, 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 da. That's what he's doing. 4, sharp 4, 4, 3, sharp 2, back 2 to sharp 4, back 2 to sharp 2. And then he's gonna hit you with the tritone, which is the F sharp tritone. However, he's gonna chord it. People are only thinking he's doing it. That's not what he's just doing. He's putting a chord to it. Yeah. And if you would have learned this move, the Nashville system, that's the 1, 2 minor, D minor, E minor 3, F major 4, number 5 G major, and there it is, A minor. And there's that tritone in the middle of the minor move. And guess what chord this is? Y'all won't believe it. Yes. And I had played it. I played it already. Transposing now. Transposing it. The F sharp minor 7 flat 5. It may have been approached from a little slight different angle, right? And that's what he did. And then you're going to use 2 hands to pull this off, because in order for you to drop that chord with the tritone, he's got to, I'll still be using 2 hands to do it. I'm sorry, the first tritone was going to be the G tritone, and then the second tritone. So I hear people doing it. Technically, you're correct. But the second chord, the second move is a chord. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. So he uses a 2 hand to pull this off. All right, 2 hands. I need 2 chicken wings and 2 thighs. Yeah. Yeah, F sharp minor 7 flat 5. I love you. Now I'll baffle with this because he can go back to the minor move, or he can go to the major move. I think he's gonna go to E major. Let me see. Yep. All right. That's what my MIDI says. I love you forever. Now he's gonna take you to the D sharp minor 7. I'm sorry, D sharp minor. Right. Root position, virgin, virgin. Forever. Let me see. Let's get at it. I love you. Yeah. Forever. It's not that he has to play a big chord, because the bass player is picking that up. Forever. I know y'all heard me, but I was getting ready to say, you know, the E flat, a D sharp minor 7. Let me change the key because let's be confused myself sometimes. The D sharp minor 7. That's what I was about to say. We're in the key of E. Forever D sharp minor 7, right? But because of the bass players picking up the bottom, so I'm like, oh, technically that's correct, right? I'm hearing people doing this, but they're forgetting the other move, right? To E, or you can also use the minor move, but E, I believe is doing E for forever. Yeah, because the bass is picking it up, right? You know, the minor 7 flat 5, D sharp minor 7 flat 5, they're picking up the bottom. Forever, forever, right? You know. That's correct. That will be correct for the next move. Forever. All right, so then where we going next? Da da. Okay, so then you go da da. You know, we doing some passing move before we get to his next move. Now I hear the tritone da da and another note in front of it. You know, so I hear this as an idea. Da da. It's very subtle. It's not like, you know. It's not like he's doing it in your face. He just. I might use 2 hands to do it. Why? Because my next hand is gonna be at the next move where he's heading at. You know, instead of. Now I could have do it this way too, which is the major 7 flat 5. Remember, we just did it a few minutes ago, or the minor 7 flat 5. Now we have the major 7 flat 5. That's all gonna be in my book, y'all. By the way, everything I'm talking about is gonna be in the book. And then we're gonna go to the major move. Then he's gonna play the A major add 2. Back to the very beginning of the very first chord. All right. Forever. Yeah. So it sounded like he did this, you know. Now, like that. That's just an add-on, but you know that he could have if you wanted to put that in your ear, which is the major 7 flat 5 move, but taking off the top now, da da, and then that just puts you to the A major move as you start to descend and then also ascend. That's a descend, yeah. Yeah, so that A, right back to 6, 5, 6, right back to the same chord. So he's going A, B, A, B, just changing the position of the hand. A, B, A, B, A add 2, B major, back to A add 2, right? And then B add 2 from a different angle. 6, 5, 6, 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6, 5, 6, 7. All right. So going to the 1. The 1, which is the E major 9. Y'all heard me say, I did a video the other night. I kind of deleted it off there. Learn your major 9 chords. There are so many different ways of doing that. I'm going to put that in the book. You know, this book is not going to be like something that, you know, let me put it this way. For myself, who's putting the book together, it's not that simple. Because of the fact that I start thinking, you know, maybe I should transpose this stuff. And that takes time. If it was just me just doing 1 chord at a time, you're gonna learn this move, you're gonna learn this move, you're gonna learn this move, right? In the book, like, you know, step-by-step chord like that. But in the book, I was thinking about y'all. So I was thinking like maybe, you know, I'll start, yes, transposing the chords to all 12 keys. So that takes a lot of energy and time and thought. And then on top of that, I've given my technician the work. So far, we already gotten down to batch number, I thought it was 8. Let me see. 7. I didn't get a chance to check it yesterday, but so she's already gotten me back a batch from 1 through 7 already. And when I say batch, it's a lot to be sitting here transposing this stuff, y'all. So that's what I'm doing, is just transposing everything that I drop, everything I'm doing. But so far I've worked on all the way to 39 batches already. Yeah. So far I've already put out 34 batches. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to send out, and many more to come with this. So I pretty much got my technician putting these chords together, right? And by the way, let's give her a hand. No, y'all don't know her, no. But she's doing an outstanding, excellent job, actually, to believe it or not. I think I showed y'all a sneak peek of that. We build everything from scratch. We didn't go and do no copy and pasting from somebody else's stuff, because I didn't want that. And I wanted to do everything from scratch, literally from scratch. Let me see. Let me go to my book. So I started this back in 23. I think I was 23 or 22 or 23. But I couldn't finish it because a lot of stuff happened, COVID and everything else. And then all of a sudden this year, 24, I mean, not this year, 24, toward the end of 24, I ended up getting sick with pneumonia and valley fever, and which I'm still fighting that valley fever foolishness. But yeah, it's crazy, man. All right, so hopefully next month my doc will tell me some good news that I don't have to be on this meds and stuff. But anyway, let me see, how could I do this? Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. Hold on, that's one of them. Let me scroll on down here. Scroll on. How do I make this thing big? I forgot. How you do it? Oh, okay. So I give y'all a quick sneak peek. All right, this is me building my book. And so all these are built by scratch. We didn't do no copy and pasting from nobody. Literally went into the computer and built the keys and everything, and put in the chord names and everything. It's gonna be dope. And then on here on the side here is where I drop all the chords in the library. It's a lot. It's still trying to catch up. Like, it's literally catching up. So every chord I just played a minute ago is in the book in all 12 keys. So that's gonna take time to get that completed. Like I said, I'm already on number 7. All right, on number 7 that she sent back to me. And yeah. So once I've already got the other stuff in the book, and then I'm gonna take some other stuff I had put in the book originally. I'm taking it back. Oh, I forgot, what year did I say that was? Oh man, I had kicked it out. I had kicked the thing. So I started this in 23. I didn't want to show y'all my name of my book and my website yet, because yeah, I got it all copywritten. It's copywritten. So there's some stuff I am going to take out of the book. Yeah, 23. Copywritten 23. I'm going to update the copywritten notification on here for 2000 and potentially 2024. So I'm going to try to hurry up and get this first edition out on the street. All right, so what was I at? Yeah, so the F sharp minor 7 flat 5 for every E major, 2 D sharp minor, and then A at 2 B major, A at 2 B at 2. All right, E major 9. And I told you there's so many ways of doing this move. Now I can use the minor movement or I can use the major movement. In this case, I believe it's the minor movement. The major movement is just a whole step back. Always a note in the middle. It's still gonna be a major 9 chord, regardless of whether I use that one or both, because it's actually already in the left hand. Oh, yeah, it's actually already in the left hand, technically. So I can go from here, major move, minor move. See? It's still a major 9 chord. And if I want to drop the 13, it will be the 6. And then I would do that little twangy twang. And that's the 13, which is the 6. If I do it up here, the same thing. And also, you know it's connected to that sus2. What? Right, yes, it's connected to the sus2. And if I took the 5th in that scale, it's connected to that sus4. Uh-oh. And y'all already know, if you know, that you know that you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just, I just transposed. Oh, so it's the same thing, y'all. All right, I know sometimes we be making things more complex than what it might be, but our favorite musician that we may listen to, they are not playing some outer space stuff. It's just that they're playing what I say theory, basically. After that one, he's going to D at 2. I had literally played that earlier when we did the beginning. What was it? Here it is. It just moved the position. That's all he did was move the position. It was a D major add 2. Oh, yes, he just moved the position. That's all he did was move the position. Oh, D add 2, just move the position. There's more than one way to approach a chord. I use it like that. A chord is more than one way to approach a single chord. You can do it so many different ways. So that's just my interpretation. So D. Now in this case we're in E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 6 up. So he's going 6 up. Right? Then he's gonna go to the 1. Alright, so he's gonna go D, E, right? Sharp 6. Oh, it sounds funny to say sharp 6, but this say flat 7. I don't know anyway, but and then he's gonna go D to the E. All right. All right. Come on, you dummy. Get off my computer, you devil. Yeah. Now he went back to that. Now, whether he went back to this one, or did he go to the 6/9? And let me see. Let me see if he made a slight change right there. Oh, hold on. Okay, so it was just slightly, not much. And I said I thought it was a 6/9 chord. Wasn't much. It wasn't a major difference, but just maybe by a note or two. Right? Because, see, 6/9 move. Or the -7 flat 5 move. 6/9 or the -7 flat -7 chord. So yeah. And then going back here. Let me see. Oop, pass it up. You know, okay. Let me see. Hold on, I made it this. Let me see. Try to see what I did. Okay, so yeah, you went back to that as I thought. That's what I thought. All right, now we're gonna do a little slightly different. Remember that thing he did there, right? He's gonna turn that into a diminished move. It turns into a G diminished 7. Hand step back to F sharp diminished 7. But you're gonna use the two hands to pull this off. Yeah, see? All right. So, all basic. I love you. Yeah. And use two hands to pull that off. I tried to do it one hand. But I'll be late trying to get to the next move. So I do two hands. Yeah. G diminished 7, F sharp diminished 7. Now, reason why that works out like this because now I can move the hand over to the next chord, wherever he's about to hit next. I hear, I love you, I love you. Let me see, is my MIDI gonna tell me, am I close? Yeah, okay, hold on, back up. That will be messing with my computer here. Come back. Gotta back up some. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. E add 2. So after all of that, E add 2. Remember, E major, you can substitute it with the sus2 and the secret sauce chord. What? Yes, or the F sharp sus4, because they all these moves they blend with each other, right? Or the B. I said F sharp. Excuse me. I mean to say F sharp. Well, yeah, you can do it with the F sharp too. So for now, he's going up to the F sharp 6/9 move. Yeah. All right. So then, after that. All right, so then he goes, I love you. F sharp 6/9, bada. So we got the tritone here. I believe that he's using the sus4. Remember, I said that earlier. You have the sus2, the sus4, then you have the other sus2, sus4. You can go C sharp sus4, F sharp sus2. They both share the same secret sauce wherever you want to place it. So which is the A major 7 flat 5 move. All right, because remember I said they share the same secret sauce. F sharp 7, S sharp major 7 flat 5. And I'm just switching the hand, you know, and see what I can come up with. So yes. And I played the same chord, I just spread the chord out. It's the same thing that he did in the beginning, y'all. Like, the same chord. using the sus2 and did the same thing. And you taking that idea and transposing it. What? Yeah. So so you see, so I have the secret sauce chord. I have the tritone. I have that major chord here. All right. I have the 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. D major 7. All right. Until you add the other note to the mix, then you like, oh. And you have that sus2. Oh. Which also is the secret sauce, which makes you play a major 7 flat 5. You see the tritone and the secret sauce chord, I call it. Now we're in the key of E. This is the G sharp 7 sus4. All day. All day transposing that. And you know that you just, if that finger is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a tritone. See? G7. G major 7 flat 5. If I wanted to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, it's the same chord. The same chord. And you just transpose it all day. So when Darren did the song, one, there it is. The major 7 flat 5 all day. Then now we have the minor 7 flat 5 all day. Or the other one. And of course, I know I can add the tritone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to go up, you know. You see what I'm saying? And then you change the tritone and do another, you know, and mess with it. And you do this all day, you know. Play that same move to try another tritone. And that makes you play, okay, let's see. Y'all done got me started on some crazy stuff. But you mess around with the tritone. And it causes you to play different movements from the major 7 flat 5, right? You know, for me, just messing with a different tritone, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Major 7 flat 5. I'm gonna go to a different tritone. Right? Minor 7 flat 5 with the 11. Go to a different tritone, play the same chord. What? Yes, that makes me play a different name chord, which is the minor 7 flat 5 with the flat 13. You know, and that makes me want to, accidental, y'all. So listen, y'all, this is all accidental stuff I'm doing, right? This is not something I planned out. However, you start discovering chords and ideas along the way because you're practicing. That 5 minutes that I did earlier done went out the window. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Yeah, that 5 minutes went out the window for sure. Or whatever. Alright. You gotta get the point. Every time you mess around with stuff, Then I'm gonna try another one. That didn't sound too fantastic. Let me try this one. That didn't sound too great. All right. So then you start figuring out, okay, that don't sound fantastic, so forget it. Now maybe I need to move the hand up, and maybe that'll probably been okay. Okay, now it sounded better because it sounded kind of whack close at first. Okay, so that's what's up with that. Yeah. Woo, right. So yeah, you can learn ideas from other musicians, and you can take that idea and roll with it. Yes, so D major 7 flat 5. Right back to A at 2. I think. Well, how you did that? And kind of think you repeat it again. This time you're gonna go da 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 da, double up, and he comes up with it. Right back to the same move. Closing out. Then you gonna close out of this. All right. Come on. Come on. Forever. Da da. You hear that? Da. Right. So you hear him doing that, and then he's gonna close out of it. And then here, I hear him doing that. This is just being petty with it, but anyway. Now he's going somewhere. We come again. I think he's doing something like that. That's the E69. We come again, and then we give glory to God. Something like that. So he going. Yeah, so we give glory to God. I'm gonna say no. We give glory to God. But coming up with the tritone now. We give glory to God. But and he's repeating some of the same chord over again. We give A at 2. This 6/9 chord. But then we go into the 6/9 chord, that minor 9 chord, or actually minor 6 chord. Right? We give glory to God. Let me see. This is F sharp at 2, D sharp minor 7 with 11, A at 2. Right, so we give glory to God. E at 2, ba, da da. Right, C sharp minor 6. I think that's what he's doing. Hold on. So yeah, we give glory to God. We give glory to God. But we give glory to God. Because he hit it again. We give glory to God. I'm gonna go to a B major chord. Doing inversions. Yeah. And we give glory to God. We're gonna go with glory to God. Then I think he's doing it. Go back to the E major chord 11. Now, I might be missing something right there, but this is kind of close to it. All right, let me see here. Yeah, so that's what I thought. So we give glory to God. We give glory to God. Yeah. C sharp minor 6. I heard this. This is in shop music. The 6/9 movement. All right. Yeah, 6/9 movement. E 6/9 sharp 5, sharp 11. I'm sorry. So yeah. 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 Big glory to God. 6/9 sharp 11. Then I think he reached for this. That makes you play the minor 7 flat 5. I told you earlier, and I'm just adding 11 to it. Yeah. Right there. Now that makes me play that chord I played earlier, that E major chord from earlier, major 7. I think it was this one. Maybe that's E major 7 with the 13. This time he's bringing it out here now. See? Same chord, he's bringing it out here now. Right? Up top. E major 13, sharp 11. This was major 7 with the 13. Now we're bringing the 13 with the sharp 11 at the top. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I wanted to add that, it ain't gonna matter because it's in the right hand. Right? E major 13, sharp 11. Right? So that's what I gotta get out of that. We give glory to God. Now I could have went like this. It's the same thing I did here. I just dropped that at the bottom. And that changes the voicing to me playing the F sharp at 2. But remember, it's right here. We give glory to God. We give glory to God. I'll keep forgetting. And then this one. That's the next one. All right, so he does the 1 here. Then he hits you with this one. And then he hits you with this one. That's the minor 7 flat 5 move. That's where he's at now. Then he went to this. And then he's taking to the minor 11 flat 5. All this gonna be in my book, y'all. I'm putting these chords in the book. Right? So y'all ain't gonna be in the blind. And that's just an add-on. Not that I had to play that. Right? So you can go and play the minor 11 flat 5, which I showed y'all earlier. All right, minor 7 flat 5. If I wanted to add the 11, will be the what? Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4. See? Minor 7 flat 5 with the 11. You just put it up here in a different spot. What? Okay, and that's what's cracking here. But yeah, this gets really nice. Right, so yeah, so the minor 11 flat 5 move he's doing. Now we're going to the major chord, which is the preaching chord. Can I get a witness? Like he going to F sharp. Can I get a witness? The preaching chord. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's pretty dope. You know? Yeah, so that's dope. That's the preacher chord as well. Depending on what key you want to look at this as, A flat or D flat, or maybe even in the key of E flat. Just depends on where you want to put it at. Because you can go from A flat to D. So it depends on what the movement was. So if I go back and listen to it and see, was it A flat or D? A flat. It can go to D as well, but I didn't hear the D. I hear the A flat. So anyway, now Now, we're in the key of E. It's as if he was going to take you to the key of F sharp for a split second. But I'm going to say to stay in the key of E so no one gets confused. And it's as if we taking you to the 3 in E. 1, 2, 3. Now, I know I can use the same idea in the key of C sharp because I can take you to the 5 with that move. And, you know, you can move the chord from the top to the bottom. It's just really you playing an E major chord with an F sharp tritone or a G flat tritone. That's what you're really only doing. Yes, it's still a minor 11 flat 5 chord, no matter how you cut the mustard. Right? If I change the bass line, it'll be D. Oh, D9, 13 sharp 11. Oh, and all he's just doing is just saying, hey, I'm just gonna do an inversion of this. And if he wanted it to, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and play this portion like this. Now this changes the chord name to a C major 7 sharp 5. I said that early on in this video. Remember we had the 1. My other formula that I mentioned when I said you play the major move, the minor move, right? Then your augmented move, you add the 7. I'm gonna switch the hand and put it over here. So we have a C major 7 sharp to 5. All right, and I put my 3rd back. All right, so we have a C major 7 sharp 5. Now if I want to flat the 5, we already know in the C scale this is the 5 flat the 5. Now, since I saw that idea, I told y'all, hey, learn your major move, minor move, augmented, go left hand, trying to get away again. Major move, minor move, right? Augmented move, add the 7th diminished move, dominant chord, major 7 move. I went through this whole thing. This sus2, right? Took the 5th, sus4, and then of course they both shared the same exact secret sauce. And then I said, learn your tritone. Oh, I didn't say that in this video, but other videos. And there you have it. And that's my flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5, sharp 5. It's just in the right hand. Sharp 5, flat 5, sharp 5, flat 5, sharp 5, flat 5. Now you get it? And the tritone is a C tritone or an F sharp or G flat tritone with a C major augmented chord or an E major chord. They all related. What? So if I want to go D, what did I go to D? Or A flat. And I can use this in the key of C sharp or D flat, that movement. I can use it in the key of F sharp on the 2, right? And of course in the key of E, 1, 2, 3, the 3, y'all. Oh, so some of us musicians out there has figured out some ideas on where you can use these same chords that I just broke down to you. Right now, this is a major 9 chord, or it could be a major 7. When we say major 7, B flat major 7, B flat major 7, or the 9. And we know if you were at one note underneath it in another direction, we can play the minor 9 11 chord. That's a B major. Hold on, I have to change the chord name. Well, it won't matter to you guys because y'all just see where my hands are at. You know where I'm at. But this is the B flat major 7 move, and if I know my scale in B flat, that's my 2. Makes me play a B flat major 9. So when people say, learn your major 7 move, your major 9 move, your major, I'm going to say 11, but you may have to either flat your 11, right, which is the 4. You might have to flat it or sharp it for it to sound kind of okay for whatever it is that you're trying to get across. Well, let's just go with this. We're not going to even talk about the 11 for right now, for the moment, for what I'm trying to get across. And then we have the 13, which we know is the 6. That's the 6, right? So we have the B flat major 7. That's our 9. You can put the 9 here. I can put the 9 up here. Hey, you see that hand went? You know, I can go to the sus4. Now that made me play the minor move because of the G. or I could have put it here. Doesn't matter. So you change the voicing. So 7 on my 9, or I can put the 9 here, wherever I want to put it. Just say I put the 9 here. All right, and then I know my 13 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that made me play basically the minor move. Now I went to a whole minor move. There it is. All right. And if I want the 13, it just will be me playing not that G note, probably the 6. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is my 6 that caused me to play the minor move, but y'all get the point. And there's so many ways to approach that. All right, so you guys get the point. So that's why I said learn your major 9s. There's so many different ways of learning it. All right, so where am I at? On the preacher chord. Now this gets a little bit crazier because so you're going 1, 2. Let's see. Major 9. It's a preacher chord. E major 7 with a B at the top. So yeah. Let's see. I guess I will go with the E minor 7 flat 5 with the 13. Or do I raise up? B flat 9 sharp 11. Or do I raise up here? Okay, E 13 sharp 11. That sounds nice too. They all sound nice. That sounds kind of interesting. Oh, that sounds interesting. Or C major. That makes me play the minor 7 flat 5 13, right? So, okay. Now, if I take one note off, this turns it into a diminished 7 move. So I have to decide what that chord movement is. Well, not decide. I had to listen to it and see what I did with the MIDI part. But anyway, I know that's going to the F sharp minor move. F sharp minor. Okay. Let's see. E major 6, maybe. Okay. See, all right. So E major, and whatever I color it with. That's why I said add 6. Anyway. There it is. E major 6. E major 6. Because he's doing that so quickly, it's like, Come on, you retard. And then you go back to... So he sort of repeats something that he did earlier. You repeat that earlier. That's nice. Now I think he did the tritone move. I just didn't do it. So that time I did the tritone move. Right. So you repeated that move. Then you go back to that. All this is you're moving on the E at 2, and then do a little swing around. Then you take it to the A at 2. Remember, he's just switching the position of the chord. If he wanted to, he could use a tritone. if you wanted to use the tritone doing it. Yeah, so this was dope. I actually that tripped me out. Remember, he's using a lot of this stuff, right? Now, and it just depends on what my ear's interpreting. I'm not sure what I just played a minute ago. Sometimes my ears hear differently every time I try to do it. I tried to tritone this time. Major 7, flat 5. So I was trying to use the tritone to see what I come up with. This time, the next time around, I'm gonna do this. So you're gonna use the minor 6, 6/9, E 6/9 sharp 11, then B. Then he's gonna hit you with the B major 7 flat 5, C major 7 flat 5. You just transpose. I told you that's gonna be all day. All right. Okay, that's where we're headed now. Now, he's sort of almost about to take you back to that other move from earlier. But this time he shortened it up. And then he go, like as if he's taking you to the 4. Well, if I'm thinking of C sharp, let me say not the 4, but the 2. It's the same chord, but you just take that off. To do a little turnaround. E major 9 with the 13. Then the minor 6 chord, remember from earlier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. Then the major 7 sharp 11. And right back to the major 7 flat 5. All day, y'all. Now, that would have been on the 2 in E, like I said, but it sounds like as if for a split second, we're taking you to the 1 in F sharp. But he's coming from like angle. I can use that idea in C sharp. Can I get a witness? That God is good. And you gotta get off there, you know. Remember that move? There it is. You know. Y'all just see what just happened? Magically, you're gonna start recognizing these chords, and you're gonna say, well, I'm gonna go to a D flat or C sharp or major chord, sharp to 5, like I did in the previous key, and then add the 7. And now you have a D flat or C sharp major 7 sharp 5. And you already know about the tritone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? All you did was transpose what you already knew already. And now you know that turns into a minor 11 flat 5 chord. Minor 11 flat 5. And minor 11 flat 5 all day, right? And because you understand, I believe, if you go to B major chord, sharp to 5, add the 7. You just now turning it into a minor 11 flat 5 movement. You can shorten it up by taking the top note off if you want. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's still going to be a major move. And you just augmented it. And you have the minor move. Now, you could also turn this into a minor 9 flat 5 too. So this me raising up. Because remember, the minor move, right? And the continuing to the number system is 8, 9. That's why I said raise up. Right? Or I could have did here or both. So this is the minor 9 flat 5. Raise up. Now we have the minor 7 flat 5. I'm just messing with the tritone. Technically, in all honesty, I don't even have to come from it from that angle. If you want my thought process over that, but because basically you just really just playing a tritone with the major chord at the top. I just kind of split the chords with the hand. Split the chord with the hand. So B flat, F minor 7 flat 5, right? And you can see the tritone underneath. And basically I'm just splitting the chord with the major move, sort of in a way. But you can clearly see that it's the minor move. But also I can hit you with the major move. You know, and mess with this, and of course, you know, sharp to 5 and the 7. And you have the major 7 sharp 5 move, and all I do is split the chord up, and I got the tritone here. And now you're playing that minor 11 flat 5 move. And then remember, raise up, and you at the 7. Minor 7 flat 5. Okay, I got the 11 at the top. I'll take the 11 off. And all I did was that. Basically, you just went up, down, basically. So you basically went from a major augmented move up to the minor move, y'all. That's basically what it is. Augmented move to a minor move. That's it. And you just, you know, you might hear this move. 11, 5, flat 5, all right, minor 9. You know what I'm saying? Because of the 2. A little melody line. I just put that on the G. Just put this on the C too. I know y'all heard that movement, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I was on the organ, you know, I would have been doing blah, blah, blah. My bass probably went up here, or in reverse. See? You know? Or the other way, you know? Right? Y'all see how that works? See? What's up, baby boo? And I can go somewhere with it. Mighty 11. Right back to it. Now I'll change the bass line to C sharp. Remember this? I can go up, raise up, or raise down. It doesn't matter, still sound cool. Earlier I used the G. This time I'm going C sharp with it now. You see what I'm saying? Or I could have went major, minor 9/11, you know. Or that major 9 chord I told y'all earlier. D9 sus4, C minor 9/11, and back to that major 7 flat 5. You know, I'm gonna say all day, whatever, you know. So they're using our ideas. So E major 9/13, C sharp 6 move, my 6. This is without the bass line. That's why I said, well, I can use this idea for preaching move, you Can I get a witness? Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Remember that move from earlier? Remember that? Yeah, ba ba ba. Woo. All right, and or raise up. Whatever you want to do. You can use the sus4, sus2, and then secret sauce. From that angle, you can switch up and go to the other one, sus2, sus4, and go to the other secret sauce chord. You can go major move. Right. This is the same thing, major 7 flat 5 sharp 5. I think I already explained that. Yeah. And mess around with the tritone. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Here we go. I was about to allude to this earlier. Got sidetracked a bit anyway. And I was about to go into say this the major 9 or major 7. Right? You can do the sus2. It's also a sus2. Even though this looks like it is a major move, but it's also a sus2 as well. B flat sus2. Right. And so transposing. And I just heard the idea in mind, but you can use these different movements once you learn how to do them in all 12 keys. So I'm gonna be putting all this stuff in all 12 keys. So I go sus major, the secret sauce chord, which makes me play like I just told y'all a minute ago, the major 7 flat 5 sharp 5. Remember the augmented chord. So D major sharp 5 at 7. See? D major 7 flat 5 sharp 5. It's the same chord I just played a minute ago. And all I did was transpose. And if I wanted to go up, yeah, just transpose it. Let me see. I was trying to come out. All right, y'all. I spent a little bit of energy into this stuff, but that's what it happens when you start practicing. So if I can't play in B that well, I would take either of them chords that I just literally played in E and put it in B. Or I would take chords that I play in C sharp or D flat and put it in B, whichever one floats your boat. So if I was playing something in B, and I'm gonna simplify this as I can, I'll find the move. Let's say I want to do that. D flat, major 7 with a 13. That shouldn't be that difficult because if I look at my hand really, really, really well, what am I playing, y'all? The minor move, B flat minor. That's root in the first inversion, and that's the second inversion. Okay, or I can look at it from another angle. I know I'm playing the F sus4. I'm not even tripping off what the left hand is doing by itself. All I have to do is transpose that down. 1, 2, 3, You know what I'm saying? Right, half step back that. Right. And then half step back that, knowing I'm going to play a sus4. You guys actually heard me doing it already. I did it from this angle. I did it from this angle. But and the other thing is I sort of played it in that song in the key of E, but I would have just had to transpose this chord to here. That's all. But if I was thinking about using this as an idea for C sharp, you know. And I just try to look at the pattern. So let me see what I'm doing. 171, right? So 171, 171. Yeah, let me see. That wasn't difficult. Like I literally just landed because I remember how my finger is doing. So I do it the same way. Oh, I might switch the finger. Yeah, so I switched the finger. Okay, so let me see what I want to do next. Right, teach myself to play some chords in whatever key, right? To the 7. Wake up. To the 7. 3. Okay, let's get those two chords in that key. 7, 3, 6. Know how to count. Right? Know how to count use. So 2 to the 7. Uh-oh. 3. Let's see. There it is. 3. Okay, so let's get that moved. 7, 3. What? Let's go back to the other key. 3. Let's go to my next chord. If I know I'm in C sharp or D flat, I know I'm 3 back. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So if I know I'm 3 back, I know 1, 2, 3. And I know I'm playing the minor 9 chord. B flat minor 9, A minor 9, A flat minor 9 is a no-brainer. Right? And when I played this voicing, it was the C7. Remember the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember the continuation of the number system, 8, 9, 10, blah, 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 right? So I said, oh. Now I'm using, did I use the minor move? Yeah. So I'm using the minor move, so I see that. And 3 back. 1, 2, 3, C sharp minor. I played it earlier. So that took me right to it. 7, right there to it. Right, and then I'm going to the 3. 1, 2, 3. Tritone, I hear that. And of course, the chord I played before was major, 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 major. 3 back. It took me to B major. Game on. Minor 9, minor 9, minor 9. Basically was major 7, major 7, major 7. Second inversion, by the way, because this is root. First inversion, second inversion, third inversion, because you're moving your bottom. Right, so the bottom move, top. Bottom move, top. Right, bottom move, top. Bottom move, top. So I said, oh, seeing the play in the key of B is not going to be that difficult, or any key for that matter. And then even if I couldn't remember it, all I had to do was remember transpose, transpose, transpose. Even if I couldn't remember where I was supposed to go, transpose, transpose. Because the thing is, you know you're playing the minor 11 flat 5, minor 11 flat 5, minor 11 flat 5. That's why it's good to know what it is, right? Right? D7, sharp 9, sharp 5. Y'all heard this in You Saw the Best in Me. B flat major 9 played in a different spot. G minor 9 played in a different spot in a different way. All right, G7 sus 4 played in a different way. F minor 9 11 played in a different way. Oh, there it is. All right, so B flat 7, or it could be a B flat 9 13, or B flat 7 13. Right, so this is the B flat 7 with the sharp 9 flat 5. The difference is with this was I was playing, instead of a C sharp minor move, I was hitting y'all with a G minor move. That was the difference. So I went from two different type of minor chords, a C sharp minor move, and it hit y'all with a G minor move. It's still a B flat 7 13 chord. What? Yes. Or B flat 7 and then slightly changed because your B flat, you have the 2, all right, and the 2 is the 9, and you end up sharpening the 9 basically, and then your 5. Yes, ma'am. Huh? No, 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 no. And then you have the 5. You end up flattening your 5, which is flat your 5, which is in the left hand. What? And then you had your 7, and the 7 ended up getting flat. Okay, so it's a lot to memorize. So C sharp, minor 11 flat 5. Now I remember the move. And then I'll go to the minor 9 chord. If I can't remember it, all I have to do is transpose, transpose, transpose. B flat minor 9, A minor 9, and technically G sharp minor 9, not A flat, but because we're doing some movements in B. Now what was the move I did earlier? I forgot. You make sure the key out there, woman. And then now I can duplicate whatever movements I did in one key. Excuse my wife, man. She uh-huh. You're on your way. See? right, get off my video. You should be having cracking up. Oh Lord. What was I at fooling with this woman? What was I at? I forgot what I was doing, y'all. Oh, B, right? You know, if I can't play in B, right? Teach yourself some chords in B. And you can mimic the same movements that you played in one key. 7, C7, sharp 9, flat 5. Right, F7, sharp 9, sharp 5. B flat minor 9, 11. Da. Did I change the key back? Let me see. Did I put the key back? Did I put the key back? Yeah, so A flat 7 sus 4, transposing. I'm just dropping the bass line. All right, so now if I would have been on the organ, it would have just been. All right, that would have put me in the minor 9, 11 move. And that would have put me into the major 9 flat 5 move. And these are the chords that that I'm like, wow, man, this tripped me out. When I say trip me out, I promise y'all, it's like this. Check this out. Hold on. Check this out. Listen to this, man. This is Jason White. Let me see my volume up. Let me see. Watch this. That chord. I'm telling you, just like. He's going to play this chord. Watch. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm already doing that. That's crazy. And all that move he did there. Let me see. Okay, y'all. Chords are being broken up. Like, you know, you could take a major chord, a major 7 chord, major 9, by adding a 2. Right? Remember I told you that? The 9, the 2 is the same. You can take the same chord and break them up, going in whatever direction you want to go. So just imagine taking that same chord and now you have the root. Then you have your first inversion, second inversion, then your third inversion. And now what? There it is. What? Yes, F sharp or G flat major 7, 9. Because of the 2. It's just in the right hand. So I said, okay, let me switch the hand. What? Yes. And then he goes and split up the next major chord. Right there. Da-da. He split up the next major chord. Let's see. He's going to the third. Hold on. I'm trying to stop. Da, like a doorbell. What? A flat, y'all. What? Taking the A flat and splitting the A flat chord. Just doing it up higher. Shut up. Taking the G flat, splitting it up top. Yes, A flat. Just those 2 chords right there. Now, y'all notice I took myself out the timeline, off the timer, because I'm like, oh man, I'm having fun. You never know how much information you can learn in a short amount of time, or maybe a long amount of time. All right, so yeah. So yes, F sharp or G flat major 9, A flat, A flat, A flat, A flat. Like something like that, right? Okay, now let's get to the next chord. Come on, you dumb computer. The devil want to mess with my computer today. Got the next one. The B flat minor. You heard me doing it earlier. The B flat minor one. And he's just bringing it up top and breaking up the chord. So let's see how that finger will work. Nope. Correction. It was a major 7. Hold on. I just heard the other note. That other note. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. That's when I heard the top note. And he basically went back to that major 7. But what we're doing is just moving the note. Like so. The major 7. F sharp and G flat major 7. You're just moving the movement. So those are 3 chords there. If you wanted to voice the chorus like I said, like that. But I know that in order for him to move the next move, it will be easier to take that F off because it's here. And then A flat and get you to the, if he wanted to play the F sharp major 9 chord. But because we using these other notes, it makes you play a minor 9 chord. E flat minor 9 chord. So I have to be careful that I don't add too many notes in that left hand. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. And what you gonna do about it, babe? Yes, so F sharp major 7. Okay. All right, now the other chord was the minor move. B flat minor. B flat minor. Yeah, see. You don't have to play the minor, all the minor chord all and put it in your face. If you wanted it to, you could have, right? But yeah, he could have played it like that. See what I'm saying? You could have played it this way. You know, F sharp and G flat major 9, right? He could have went ahead and played the A flat add 2 like that, right? Then he could have went ahead and played the F sharp major 9 again, but in a different angle. And then play the minor 9. Inversions. So he decided, let me switch it up and give y'all a little, you know. Okay. All right, so. And then he did the same thing here. Same chord. So you play the same move. So. Yes, you see? Yeah, A flat. Now he's not gonna repeat. I think he is gonna repeat this move like he did here. So. What'd I say? Nope. 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 Here it is. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. And then he's gonna hit you with something like that. That's like a preaching chord too. Y'all heard that kind of stuff, you know. That kind of stuff, you know. That's what I think he's doing. think it's gonna go. Let me see, hold on. Yeah, that's it. So it's kind of really quick because he's gonna do this arpeggiation, so to speak. Yeah. Or is it? Yeah. Surprised my left hand can reach that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So kind of like an arpeggiation to it. All right. And then little scale. Yeah. We're in C sharp or D flat. Then you're doing this. Oh. So after that last chord. How you doing this low? And then. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope, hold up. What's the last chord I did? The minor 9 move. Different ways to approach the minor 9 chord. Remember the B flat minor 9 from the key of B? Y'all see, I'm gonna grab some ideas from this key because I can put it in B. Yeah. So after that, yeah, B flat minor 9 11. Whew. Whew. I thought it was gonna be A. That's why my brain with A, or is this gonna be some off the wall movement where you go? Yeah, there it is. All right. We didn't keep D flat, so this is D flat 7, flat 5, flat 9, flat 5, the 2 and the 5. Remember the scale. I'm about to get to that chord that I'm telling y'all from earlier where I was messing around like that move, right? So that was what I was waiting for. My 5 minutes turned into a 5-minute practice turned into an hour practice or 2 hour practice. All right, in the beginning, right? You know, something like that. All right, so what's the next move? That's tricky. Or it could just simply be A flat. Or it could be A transpose. Or it could actually be the secret sauce chord. What? And then he uses arpeggiation from the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And he just doing this look. Because I thought it was G up. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I can use the G idea or the secret sauce card. Alright. And then I think he did the let me see. I forgot it. Yeah, that's what he did. Alright, then the last chord is gonna be what we coming up on now. Oh, I told you, there it is. The secret sauce chord, the C7, sharp 9, sharp 5. I told you I was coming. Then let me see. This move. Tritone again, which is equivalent to me doing this, but this is when you go sus. Now here we come on the 2. The 2. Or actually the 6. I'm coming in a minute. Huh? Okay. And then we're going to the 6. Then yeah, there it is. This is the move right here. I knew that was coming. Now, you heard me doing this. But he goes to the major 7 move, major 9. And then the secret sauce chord. All you just do is da-da. Well, actually, da-da here, actually really doing is moving. That's what's really moving. Major 9. Still major 9 with the flat 5 this time. Flat 5, that's all he did. Alright, y'all, this is your Bo Andre. Let me go move this car, put it on the charger, so we can get some juice to the car. Fight! 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 Come on, you wanna fight? Alright, so I'll catch y'all in a minute, and I'll probably be back. If not, yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Go. Fight! 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 How the wife ain't playing? Wife ain't playing. I'm hanging on because y'all funny. Write a song in, no, write a song. I'm not sure what the last word say. RN something. Write a song. RN. I'm not sure what that means. All right, but I gotta catch y'all later. Peace and love and cornbread. Let me go move this car.